again. I just wanted to kind of not apologize for not filming any videos, but kind of explain why. About 3 weeks ago, 2.5, my dog, my oldest dog, got really sick, and she had sort of a stroke. She started to heal, and we all thought that she would, get better. But then 4 days later, she didn't. She started breathing really heavily. We took her to the veterinarian, and as the night came, it just progressed worse. And in the end, there wasn't anything we could do for her. And I have had her for almost 13 years, so it's pretty heavy. It was really hard, and it still kind of is. I'm still expecting her to come, tripping down the stairs and sniffing around in my room. But she's not, so yeah. So filming hasn't really been on my mind lately. My birthday has passed, some stuff has happened, and now for the first time I felt like doing a movie, a film again. So I just thought I would show you some of the new makeup I've gotten. It's kind of a haul, but it's like something I got for my birthday, some things I've purchased, yeah, just so kind of collective haul, I guess. Birthday haul / drugstore. Okay, I just gotta make this clear right now, because it doesn't bother me, but you guys don't know, so unless you live in Norway. We don't have makeup in drugstores. It's like one brand, like what's it called? Number 7 or W7, and that's sold in drugstore. Makeup like Maybelline, L'Oreal, Isadora, Max Factor, what else? That's almost it. It's sold at clothing stores like H&M. I think you guys have that. So yeah. But so if I say that something is drugstore and it's really not, then I'm really sorry, but I've never been to the States, so I have no idea what's, what you have in drugstore, what you have in Sephora, or wherever your stuff is. So let me just see if I have everything. Oh, did I forget? Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Just had to check that I had everything. Okay, so I live about, how can I explain it? 30 minutes away from Oslo, which is the capital of Norway, and I can drive to Sweden, which is our neighbor country, in 1.5 hours. So, it's fun visiting another country, so I do that from time to time. And the last time I was there, I was standing in the register ready to pay for some candy and soda and just some stuff. And I turned around and I literally screamed. My friend was like, "Veronica, what's up with you? What's going on?" And what I screamed about was I saw this. Not even England, I think, has Wet n Wild in stores. And there it was, in Sweden. I mean, really? Sweden? Yeah. So I picked up a, like 8 palette, or whatever I should call it. 8 color icon palette. From Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild. And I also picked up this. I'm not too sure about that. I picked up this because Emily Noel from Beauty Broadcaster on YouTube always raves about the Wet n Wild shadows. So when I had this opportunity, I had to check them out. But I also needed the green one here. I am quite red, around my nose in general. You can see a tutorial that I'm putting up after this, I think. I used foundation double up to cover the redness. But sometimes even foundation or a concealer, and I don't have a good concealer. I have a good under eye concealer, but I do not have a good like overall face concealer. So if you have any suggestions, then please bring them. But I also know that you can use this color concealer palette thing to, you know, cover it up. So these two I'm never ever going to use. It's the most ridiculous product I've ever seen. I mean, these two I like, the pink one and the green one. Those really make sense. But this is a highlight, and it's a completely white, like a dirty white, with the most shimmer I've ever seen. But maybe I can use it as an eyeshadow. I have to see. And this here is way too orange for me. I'm like in MAC Studio Fix Fluid, I'm NW13. So I'm like white as snow. Norwegian over here. Yeah. But the red and or the pink and the green I'm really excited to play around with. I also splurge a little. I was out shopping in a small city not too far from here, and I've been eyeing some Bobbi Brown products for quite some time. I have the creamy concealer from Bobbi Brown in porcelain, but I really wanted to try the correctors because they're really, you know, what really does the job for under eye stuff. So I got the corrector in extra light bisque, and I can open it for you. It's just, you know, this cute little thing. And let me see here if I can get the color. It's a I don't know what you call it, like a salmony or sand type color. It's like a concealer with a little pink. And I have tried it now for a couple of weeks, and yeah, I really like it. And also I'm now putting first a corrector and then a concealer and then a setting powder, and I love the Bobbi Brown powder. I got this from my mom because she didn't like the powder, which is really yellow, but it's fantastic for under the eyes. It's awesome. But when you're putting like layer and layer and layer underneath your eyes, you need to hydrate. So I purchased the Bobbi Brown hydrating eye cream, and it was quite expensive, but not as expensive as like Chanel and Lancome or any of those brands. So I splurged, I really did, but you know what, it happens. I also got this liquid eyeliner from Body Shop. I don't know, do you have Body Shop? I think you do. I'm not sure. I got this because a coworker of mine, she always does this kind of small winged eyeliner, and I have very little eye space. When I open my eyes, you barely see my eyelid. You see? Yeah. So if I put anything down where my lashes are, if I put black there and it's too thick, then you only see black. It's like I have black over my entire lid. So I needed something with a really precise tip, and her start of her like winged eyeliner, it's so fine. So I asked her like, what do you use? And she used this one. So there was a sale and I got this one. So I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. I also got this, I never used an eyelid primer, but I started using the MUA eyeshadows, which I think is totally awesome, but in the end of the day they do crease. So I needed an eyelid primer, and many YouTubers have said that the e.l.f. one is just as good as the Urban Decay, and I can't get the Urban Decay anyways, so I decided to try this in sheer, I think, yeah. And I can't say it's like the best I ever tried. Well, it is, because it's the only one I ever tried, but it really does the job. I used my MUA single 1 pound eyeshadows with this, and they didn't crease at all, so I guess it does its job. I also got some other e.l.f. stuff, but it's not really like worth mentioning. It's just some stuff, like some more blushes. Actually, if you want me to do like an e.l.f. haul or an e.l.f. Collection or e.l.f. blush collection or whatever you want, then just tell me, because I really like some e.l.f. stuff, but not all e.l.f. stuff. So let me know. And I was going to meet a girlfriend of mine a couple of weeks ago, actually, and I was supposed to meet her at like 7, and I was driving and I'm realizing, oh sheesh, it's half an hour away. So I just stopped by this teeny mall, and while I was there, you know, you walk over, you check out the makeup, which again is in clothing stores, and I saw this L'Oreal, oh that's shining back, the Lumi highlighting pen. I actually got the wrong one. I watched, her name is Carissa here on YouTube, and I thought this was the one she was using, but she's actually using the one from the Maybelline line. But yeah, so I just got this, you know, you twist the bottom and the product comes up, and you know, white. And on my hand it actually looked a little light, so I thought I could actually use this as a highlight, but it doesn't really show up. So I do get a little teensy bit of a sheen, but nothing noticeable. So I guess it's okay, and it's a good way to start, and maybe one of my sisters would like it, or actually them. They are as white as me, so well, we'll see. And then this is like so fun as the Wet n Wild things. I finally got, thanks to the Australian YouTubers, because like Australia and Norway is like the furthest apart I think any country almost is, but if a company ships to Australia, they usually ship to Norway as well. And I was watching, I think, Lauren Beauty or some of the known Australian YouTubers, and she mentioned the Real Techniques brushes and the site iherb.com, and they shipped to Norway with American prices, so I was over the moon. So I got lots and lots of brushes. These ones were in a set. I actually got this one first, the Expert Face brush, and then the powder brush, and I like them all. I use these, this and this the most. I actually used this one with one of my Maybelline color tattoos. Worked okay. And I also got this one. And I have to say, just like quickly, I know this is like a haul, but a little reviewing has to come. I like the eye brushes, but if you're looking to just buy some of the Real Techniques brushes and you don't want like a lot, go for the face brushes. I mean, eye brushes, okay, for me, I can use cheap eye brushes and basically get the same results as if I'm using any more expensive ones. I almost just have inexpensive eye brushes because I feel like they do the job, you know. A blending brush, if it costs, oh, pounds, dollars, 1 pound or 20 pounds, or if it costs $1 or $20, you know, it blends either way. It's just the cheaper one maybe take a little longer. But of course, if I could afford it, I would try more expensive eye brushes, but I can't. But face brushes, I find I like to invest in them. I have had some, oh, like this one. This is a face brush, and I washed it properly. I mean, I made sure I did it okay, and it sheds so badly. I mean, if I powder my face with this, I'm left with black hairs all over. It's a disaster. And this one too, this is from Makeup Mecca. I like their eye brushes from Makeup Mecca, but their face brushes, apart from the blush brush, they're really, really bad. Like, really bad. So, yeah. But the Real Techniques brushes for the face, love them. Okay, I think that's all. Oh, yeah, no, that's all. So some of these things I got for my birthday. Some I... Oh, my birthday! I also got the Skin Finish in Medium Plus, which I use as a contour for my birthday. Really happy about that, but I don't need to show you that. Everyone knows the Skin Finish from MAC. Yeah, so I know this was kind of long and it's a lot of talking, but it's a long time since I've talked to you, and I guess I just had, you know, a lot of babble inside, which I needed to get out. So thank you so much for listening to me, and if you're here till the end of this video, great job! I know it was long. And leave a comment below, and if you have anything to say. I really like, you know, checking out other people's videos. It's always fun stumbling across a new YouTuber which, you know, you just really like the videos of. I think that's fun. And like, I am now talking with people like Megan Castillo. She lives in New York. I live in Norway. It's insane. It's so much fun to, you know, connect with people on the other side of the world. And yeah, so just give me a comment, and I try to respond to everyone, absolutely everyone. So yeah. Okay, I'll be quiet now. So have a great day or night or evening or whatever it is, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!